Sky Zero is your normal everyday map from the video game Karlson, developed by Danny. And frankly, I didn't think much of it until I started to speedrun it. So here's the plan. So here you have the level, right? You can see it's pretty straightforward, honestly. What you would normally, right now I'm flying around with my mouse just to show y'all. So look, normally you would jump up, you would go through here, go through this area, jump through, use the shotgun. Okay, I screwed up there. And then you have this final platform with this guy. So that's Sky Zero. Now let's get over to the game plan. Alright, here. This is my magical game plan. Let's explain it step by step. So, this is the entire map laid out, and here's my trajectory. So first, we need to acknowledge that the shotgun, when fired, is an equal and opposite force. You start off, and using this knowledge, we know that when we fire, we go backwards. We keep the shotgun system. Right? Now, we need to also remember that Karlson is like Minecraft, based on the fact that while you are in the air, you can use WASD. Again, very important. And finally, let's go through the one flaw in this plan. The gasoline. When it explodes, right, when the gasoline explodes, it produces a slowdown time. So that means that we are stuck in an effect right here for around 0.5 seconds. But for those 0.5 seconds, we are slowed down and time is not good. But there's nothing I can do about that. Look, I've tried thousands of different distances from the gasoline, adjusting for trajectories, all of it, nothing works, okay? So, we're gonna have to bite the bullet on that one and check the world record. He gets a very fast slowdown time, so I need to see how to do that. Next, we need to be high enough in this final section here, magnified. We need to be high enough to get above this table and fast enough to get to the middle, because this guy right here has a pistol. And I'm not looking, I'm being the monkey, right? And looking the other way with a massive shotgun, right? That's firing and pushing me forward. I'm not looking at him, so at any point, this man can fire. Not good. And finally, let's go through our plan. We start in this little rectangle right here. We jump, shoot up, get enough height, get right close to this guy wall using WASD in the air, shoot the gasoline, go massive distance, shoot again, go massive distance, make it to milk. Using this strategy, I think we have a solid chance at sub 4. But only time will tell if we can actually pull this off. Let's get back to it. Now that the game plan is all planned out, we can now begin. I started this journey on May 19th. And so, this was my first successful game. Not too good if I say so myself. However, I would like to note that all game audio is going to be muted due to the fact that I was listening to music while playing. Since this is not too good, what I'll do is I'll put overlay music on top of it. Now, after that 7-second run, what came next was a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of failure. So I thought, why not put it all into a montage starting now? Yeah, not the best time. For the entirety of May 20th, that was the entire story. Just me failing over and over. But then, on the morning of May 21st, this happened. Two seconds off might seem insignificant, but right now, this was a massive time save, and it only got better after this. Now, for full transparency, I got a time of 3 seconds, 88 centiseconds. However, sadly, I did not record it. I know, big letdown, which is why I got a time even lower than that. Cue the Mario Kart music. And so, there it is. That right there was me getting 3 seconds, 81 centiseconds. We absolutely demolished our goal of sub 4. Thank you so much for watching. I promise more Souls games later on in the line. I just got a new GPU. I'm testing that out. And for now, thank you all very much for watching. Catch you next time. See ya.